Monty Poole, our Warriors insider, NBA champion Darrell Wright. I am Bonte Hill and D. Wright. In the first 3 minutes of the game, you said the Warriors are going to win this one. And I looked at you kind of crazy saying, how? Well, they play solid defense.
Yes.
The Splash Brothers did their thing. Draymond and Looney solidified the front court. And Jonathan Kuminga gave a nice boost off the bench.
Yeah, and when you're coming off a tough loss like they did in Utah, a loss that Steve Kerr said one of the worst losses of his early career, you know they're going to respond. You got the guys that you defeated in the championship last year in the NBA Finals, and the attention to detail was there from the gate. Getting off to a great start, defending at a high level, moving the basketball. We got the vintage Splash Brothers and Jonathan Kuminga, big-time minutes.
Steve Kerr, before the game, he was asked about his team, and he said, what we have as an asset is our championship DNA, basically. What we don't have is defense. Our defense has been a mess. Tonight, defense showed up. I mean, and Klay Thompson, he was on a binge, man, after what he did in the other night.
He was on a heater, Monty.
He made a point tonight. This was like a mission of real vindication.
Played both sides of the floor really well.
Yes,
defensively,
he did. Yes.
Offensively, 24 points in the first half. But we got to go back inside the Chase Center with the great KB, Carrotberg, as she is standing by with Loon Dog, Kevon Looney, who grabbed a season-high 15 rebounds.
Kevon, the Celtics came into this game mad that they lost the championship. They also came in with the league's best record. What did you guys do so well to shut them down once again?
I just thought our defense and our energy on that end. We was able to fly out the shooters, keep them off the three-point line, make it tough for them in the paint. We didn't turn the ball over and let them get in transition. We've been struggling with that all year. Tonight we did a great job of it.
When it comes to defense, looking at Klay in particular, he was the primary defender on Jason Tatum. Klay also had more than 30 points. What do you think about his two-way effort?
It was great tonight. He's a competitor. He looks forward to those type of matchups, and he went out there and showed why he's been one of those players for his whole career. He got the shot his fall early, and he was able to keep that going the whole game.
We also have to talk about your effort. 15 rebounds, 2 blocks in this one. Some of that stuff isn't celebrated, but what were you thinking about doing the dirty work for this win?
I just want to go out there and set the tone. I knew it was going to be a physical game. They're a real physical team, and I just want to go out there and clean up the boards and be an anchor on the defensive end.
Finally, what did you think of Steph Curry's buzzer beater, where he knew it was in and he turned around?
Steph is going to be Steph. He amazes me every game, and I'm glad he's on my team.
Thank you, Looney. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, Looney with 7 points and, again, a season-high 15 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the field. But let's start with one of the Splash Brothers, and Klay Thompson, who is starting to come around. 8 of his last 10 games, he scored at least 20 points. And tonight in the first half, he scored 24 to set the tone for the Golden State Warriors. But I thought also defensively, this looked like vintage Klay Thompson, D, right?
Vintage Klay Thompson, man. He was moving those feet. He gave Jason Tatum a hard time. He made it tough on him. He made him a driver. He didn't let him take too many shots around the perimeter. And then on the offensive side, he made them work as well. Getting his shot, creating shots, not settling for a bunch of threes, getting to his mid-range, getting to the basket. I thought Klay Thompson looked really good tonight.
Yeah, Klay is a proud dude, man. Proud dude. And so the other night, when he made that mistake in the final seconds of the game, he fell on the sword. But you knew tonight he was going to come after it. And whether it's offense or defense, I'm sure he was challenged. Jay, with Andrew Wiggins out, you got to play some defense. Tonight he showed up, played defense. This was probably Klay's best game of the season overall.
No doubt. The second time this season he's had at least 20 points in a half. He finished with 34 points. The last time he scored 20 and a half was against the Rockets when he erupted for 41. So offensively he's got that rhythm. But again, it was defensively him moving his feet, played against a bigger Tatum. And Tatum, overall, we'll get to him a little bit later, Monty, but he was 6 of 21 from the floor.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, with Tatum and the Warriors, you saw the finals. Jason Tatum did not hurt them very much in the finals. And why? Because they had Wiggins, they had Klay. They had a number of guys throwing at him. And when it gets to games like this, you would think that the way he's been playing, MVP candidate, #1 guy right now, that he would show up and showcase. But tonight, Jaylen Brown was the better of the two Jays.
And D, right, you see this after Klay Thompson produces his second 30-point game of the season. He's moving on up the leaderboard here, 13th all-time in NBA three-point made list. He's 2 away from 2,000, and he's right behind Kyle Lowry, Paul Pierce, and of course LeBron James.
Not surprised at all. He's one of the best shooters in this world as well. We all know where Klay Thompson will really be at on this list if he didn't miss those 2 years. So
yeah, that's right.
In a few games last year, but Klay Thompson, man, shooting the cover off the basketball. You love to see the vintage Splash Brothers both out there getting 30 apiece tonight.
And of course, Stephen Curry, Monty, the 4-time MVP. He's had a heck of a season. Well, he had a heck of a game as Klay Thompson started it. Steph Curry said night-night to the Boston Celtics in the fourth quarter. He finished with 32 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 12 of 21 from the floor, 6 of 11 from the three-point line. Again, Stephen Curry doing what he does best, which is playing at an all-time high level.
You got like the way he eased into this game with offense, you know. He got other guys going early on. You got Clay going. He was feeding Clay because Clay had it going early in the first quarter. But Steph, you know he's going to get his at some point. And, you know, for a while there, Marcus Smart was playing him tough, you know, defending him and bumping him and everything. But Stephen Curry has seen all that before, man. So he's got tricks up his sleeve he can use. And tonight he did that. So you knew he's going to get his at some point, and he got it going.
And I love how he gets his guys involved because we all know Steph Curry can get it going at any moment in the game. Tonight, his Splash Bro was going crazy in the first half, so he made sure he facilitated in that first half, and he mixed in his offense as well. I love when he doesn't just settle for threes, but four-level scorer. Jordan Poole made that clear the other day. They're four-level scorers because they've added the floater, but I love when Steph Curry's taking that floater and that mid-range.
He's finishing at the rim. He's going to the rack and in. He's turning around on three-pointers like he did at the end of the first quarter.
That's called confidence and a lot of practice.
Oh, that's called being sick, man.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
It's called being disrespectful.
Yeah,
right?
man.
I mean, he's very disrespectful.
We've only seen that about a dozen times.
Yeah.